Welcome to this explainer. Today we are absolutely optimizing the ultimate digital toolkit that you rely on every single day. We're going to move way beyond the basic stuff to really analyze the core of these tools. You know, how they actually function under the hood, the critical mechanics of keeping them secure, and how you can leverage them for maximum efficiency. So, let's get into it. Okay, let's dive into this. We've got a great roadmap today that's going to take us on a journey from basic clicking all the way to seamless cloud computing. We'll hit app basics, common media, compatibility and updates, accessibility, and finally, the cloud. Starting right off with Section 1, App Basics, the role of application software. You know, at its core, application software provides this absolutely crucial abstraction layer. Just think about it. We've moved from the stark reality of having to memorize and type out complex text commands into a blank terminal to the beautifully designed, user-friendly graphical interfaces we use today. It's an incredible leap. It literally bridges the gap between complex machine code and our natural human intuition. Moving right along to Section 2, Comm and Media, Building and Sharing. So multimedia software is basically the engine behind how we pull distinct formats together. We're talking video, audio, animated images like GIFs, and text all integrated into a single, cohesive digital product. And really, it all boils down to two broad categories. You've got media creators that actually build the files and media players that execute them. Now, when we want to share those awesome creations, we rely on VoIP, or Voice over Internet Protocol. I know it's kind of an older, jargon-heavy industry term, but honestly, it remains the invisible backbone of modern collaboration. Whether you're jumping on a video conference on Skype or RingCentral, or just shooting a quick team message over Slack or WhatsApp, VoIP is that foundational tech routing your audio and video right over the internet.
All right, Section 3, Compatibility and Updates, Keeping the Toolkit Sharp.
We have all stared at our computer screens, completely baffled, asking this exact question: why won't this file open? It is incredibly frustrating, isn't it? I mean, you receive an important document from a coworker, you double-click it, and absolutely nothing happens. Or worse, you just get a jumbled mess of error codes. Total nightmare.
Well, the usual culprit behind all that frustration is a compatibility issue. This happens when differing software versions or maybe proprietary formats created by competing companies just completely fail to communicate with each other. Sometimes it's just a minor annoyance, like, specific font formatting dropping out, but other times, it's highly problematic and completely prevents newer software architecture from accessing older documents.
So what's our frontline defense against this? The software patch. A patch is a targeted program injected right into your existing software to fix known bugs, patch up critical security vulnerabilities, or deploy new functions. Microsoft actually calls them hot fixes. It's basically a quick sharpening of your toolkit that keeps malicious code out and keeps your workflows running super smoothly.
But contrast those microfixes with a service pack, or SP. So the crucial point is that these are massive, free bundles of patches grouped all together. Installing a service pack is structurally significant enough that it typically updates the software's true version number. Luckily for us, modern operating systems automate this delivery now, so it keeps you current without having to do a manual hunt for updates.
Next up, Section 4, Accessibility. Accessible software for all.
Modern operating systems are built on principles of universal design. Native features nowadays include high-contrast color settings, built-in screen magnifiers, really robust text-to-speech engines, visual alerts for the hard of hearing, and highly advanced speech recognition. And this brilliantly illustrates a massive shift. Specialized assistive tools are no longer these expensive, third-party add-ons. They are core, integrated components of the OS, ready for anyone who needs them.
Finally, we reach Section 5, the cloud, the rise of cloud apps.
We are rapidly moving away from localized storage. And to really understand this shift, let's compare two absolute giants, Google G Suite and Microsoft Office 365. Now, Google is completely free and online only. It offers peerless, real-time collaboration with automatic cloud backups, but, it does sacrifice some advanced formatting control. On the flip side, Microsoft requires a yearly subscription, but it bridges the gap perfectly. It combines locally stored apps with cloud syncing via OneDrive for a truly full-featured, traditional experience.
But, hey, regardless of the ecosystem you choose, the cloud introduces some inherent security trade-offs. Sure, you gain ubiquitous access and real-time sharing from any device, but because your data lives on external servers, your attack surface expands, and you forfeit full localized security control. Plus, while offline editing definitely exists, your changes are essentially siloed on your hardware until you successfully reconnect to the internet to sync everything up. To wrap up our explainer today, I want you to consider this quote from Kora Sensei. An assassin who neglects to sharpen his blade is no assassin at all. He's just a boastful fool swinging around a rusty sword. Think about it. Your software is your blade. If you ignore patches, if you skip updates, and if you fail to leverage cloud architecture, your digital toolkit rusts. You've got to keep your tools sharp and ready for action. But ask yourself this, as these tools move further into the cloud and rely more heavily on automated patches from big tech companies, who is truly holding the blade? You or the tech companies managing it? Thank you so much for learning with me today.